is such a sad situation. It's such a sad situation. I can only feel, the pain of the family, and I can feel the pain of, the people in that region. However, what is government doing? What has government done to prevent or to be proactive? Because this is not the first time we're getting to hear reports about such attacks in Plateau State. Yes, maybe not at this magnitude, but we've heard reports like that. We've heard reports about clashes like this. Even this year, we've seen attacks similar to this. So what have they done to be proactive? And you see, it puts holes in the statement of the IGP. Remember, he said they are redoubling efforts this Christmas period, this festive period. They are redoubling efforts to ensure that people are safe, that people are protected and their properties are protected. I really do hope that we are able to read our society, even if not entirely, because there is no utopian society, like I would always say, but we're able to read to a large extent our society of these criminal elements. Remember when this happened, the governor of Plateau State came out and said that these bandits are in control of certain communities. About 60 something of these communities are under the control of these bandits, and even schools. So what are they doing? What's the government doing? Are they playing politics with this? They say, change service chiefs. We've got new service chiefs. What's happening? Is it the service chiefs? Is it the lack of manpower, like I tried to raise the last time? What could be the problem? What could be the issue? Remember, we're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH, and we're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. Do well to join the conversation there. And we'll go for a quick commercial. When we come back, we continue.
Are you aware that Cool FM was
three big stories. We'll go back to one of the news items that broke yesterday, and I like the way one of the newspapers captioned it. Fubara lacks constitutional powers to implement Tinubu's peace resolution, and this is coming from the elders, the Rivers elders. So I'm just going to read that article a bit so you get a glimpse of what the elders are trying to say. Maybe sometime next week we would invite them into the studio as to get their view, the actual view as to why they are still pressing on irrespective of the governor's decision to embrace the resolution, or the agreement, so to say. Now, this one says the Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum has said that Governor Siminalayi Fubara lacks the constitutional powers to implement the presidential peace resolution endorsed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Addressing journalists in Port Harcourt yesterday on behalf of the group, former governor of Old Rivers State, Chief Rufus Addo-George, said the people of the state were not represented during the peace meeting in Abuja. Addo-George said Rivers elders have already written to Tinubu and Fubara demanding that they obey the rule of law while trying to instill political peace in the state. What do you make of the energy, the momentum of the Rivers elders? They are saying no, we don't want this your type of peace. Remember, we talked about the type of peace yesterday, with Marcus Ijoma, where Marcus did say that this is just a peripheral peace. It's a surface peace. Someone also sent in a message and described it as cosmetic. So I don't know. The Rivers elders are also towing that path, and they're saying, hey, Rivers people were not carried along. Rivers people were not, thrown into the mix when the decisions were made, and so the Rivers elders would not, take the agreement, or they're insisting that the governor does not have the right to implement the resolution. I'd like to get your thoughts on that one. Remember, the saying. What the elders see sitting down, a young man like me would not be able to see it even if I stood on an Iroko tree. So let's get your thoughts then. It's the bottom of the hour, 30 minutes gone past the hour of 3, that is. I'd like to get your thoughts. I just talked about it and I'm seeing it on TV. Rivers elders, peace pacts not implementable, so they say. All right, interesting. Let's get your thoughts and let's talk for development. The phone lines are officially open: 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Those are the call numbers for WhatsApp. For those of you who want to send me messages, let's do WhatsApp. For WhatsApp, 0800. That's the number I like to receive messages, WhatsApp messages from. And so let's begin the conversation. Once again, remember, we're active on social media. On Facebook, we're live, Nigeria Info PH. YouTube, we're live, Nigeria Info PH. X, we're active, Nigeria Info PH. Let's see what messages have dropped thus far, and let's look at those messages, and let's talk. I don't know who keeps closing the tab now. Okay, I've got Victor from Elikaya. The WhatsApp platform is loading on the computer, but let's start with Victor. Victor, welcome on the show. What's on your mind?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know the elders.
Rufus Addo-George,
lots of elders.
Inko Okay.
There were elders in that meeting.
Okay.
And there were representatives of each political party.
Okay.
And the governor has said he was not coerced into signing that agreement. The man saying, I want to eat for me to live. And you're telling the man you don't have the constitutional right to eat, to live. So the governor is saying, this is not a death sentence. I must do it so that I can live. And you are saying you don't have the right to do it. Do they want the governor to die? To leave the governor to stand by his conviction. He is the governor. He has seen how it will affect him or it will not affect him.
All right.
So he has made a decision. I think they should respect the sanctity of the decision of the governor and let the governor act what he has decided to act on. By the way, these particular elders are just a section of our elders in Rivers State.
Okay.
Just a section.
Okay.
So I don't think they have even the right to be saying, to be imposing anything on our governor.
But they have gone to court, I hope you know, so maybe the judge will decide. Okay. Okay.
President has spoken, you're complaining. They should let the court decide. They already put the case in court. Why don't you allow the court to decide?
All right. Thank you very much,
what
Victor.
What doing is like putting the horse before the cart.
Victor, thank you very much. I've got to go now. Elliot from Yenigua, welcome. Elliot, welcome. What's on your mind? Please tell me.
Thank you, Colonel. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Okay, thank you. Let me comment on the River State issue.
Which of them? There are two River State issues. Which of them?
The elders, the elders.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm not supporting the move they are taking, though. The move they are taking on me, I'm not support. Why? Because if you look at the processes during the election that brought Fubara to power today, the so-called Rivers elders were in the state, and they saw everything that was going on during that campaign. No political party campaign in Rivers State. Rather, they were asked to pay 5 million if they are allowed. They were allowed to use any stadium, any school fee. The Rivers elder was to the state. They did not caution the governor, and I never see anywhere in the constitution where the Nigerians in the constitution or the electoral act that says you must pay so amount before you can pay. All those are organizations. They were in the state. Governor Wike was banning people gathering, shutting down filling station and hotels. Rivers elders will not talk. Why are they talking today? I never believe that I have two people that can stand up and challenge an authority. If Fubara went to Abuja to sign a peace pact, they should allow it to be.
All right.
Because they allow intimidation to go on in the state. 3 years up today. We were saying that what the weekend is doing the state will be the problem. They did not make any comment. Why are they talking today?
All right. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you very much for your time, Elliot. There. Let's move on now to Braid, who's calling from Transamadi. Braid, welcome. What is on your mind? Tell me quickly.
Yeah, greetings to Mr. Batubo.
Yeah, greetings to you. I am Braid.
Yeah, Mr. Batubo, can I comment on the two stories?
Quickly, use your time very well. I think you've got 2 minutes, so use your time very well.
First and foremost, let me comment on the Ikwerre local government former chief of staff. Yeah, you see that if you look at the video, you see chiefs and elders being lost by this suspect. And if you look at the allegation the former chief of staff is making, I think, I don't know what our Nigerian police is up to, the DFS is up to. By now, Samuel Nwanosike does not, the last time I checked, he does not have immunity. He should have been invited. You know, prior before this time, even Baba Goodhead allegedly also put some allegation on him concerning the DPO death. And up to this moment, Samuel Nwanosike is not being invited. And he's still committing more mayhem to people.
It's an allegation, remember. It's an allegation. When you say it's still...
It's an allegation.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I said Nigerian police should stand up and start their investigation and bring it to the public domain, whatever they discover. Also, the elders. Well, there is an adage that says that people do not deliver on a time road. The elders, in their own wisdom, have gone to court. A peace pact that somebody like Ada George, the second civilian governor of Rivers State, was not involved. Anko Brick was not there. Anak Sarege was not there. I don't think that comprises Rivers people. It's a good one. The president has been notified, and also the governor has been notified.
All right.
For me, what they said is nothing but the truth.
Right.
That does not hold water. The governor cannot implement it because it's a constitutional matter.
All right, Braid, I've got to go. Yeah, I've got to go.
The constitution is greater than anybody.
All right, thank you.
The president is greater than
Robin from Iche, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Kalaka.
You're welcome.
The incident that happened in Jos.
Is it Jos? It's not in Plateau. Not Jos. Can you hear me? It's not Jos.
I can hear you.
It's not in Jos. I think Plateau State, 2 local governments there.
Yes, in Plateau, yes. I watched the governor, Elias, complaining. And apart from complaining, he admitted to the fact that there are areas, communities in those 2 local governments that were attacked, that is being occupied by bandits in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
The president of Nigeria knows, he's the leader of the APC, under Buhari. Himself, the governor, is aware. He campaigned before he was voting as governor of Plateau State. What are our leaders doing, Canada? I know you have always disagreed with me that we're not a conquered people.
No, I've not said. Not Robin. You keep saying I've not said that you and your kind are not conquered. I have only said me personally. I've spoken for myself that I'm not a conquered man, and I'll keep telling you that.
That's a good one. But bandits have occupied communities, living in schools. That is what the governor of that state said. I watched him. People have been killed. This is how they continue to kill people. Now, talking about impunity and about what Darlington Orji was complaining, it does not matter that he tried to speak up in the evening. He's talking about a man that he has worked with, going about with impunity. Meanwhile, he has no immunity by the Constitution. We are folding our hands. We say it does not concern me. This is how they will happen. They will shoot themselves somewhere. Police commissioner will come and tell us, say, court clash. They are fighting for supremacy. In a state where we are practicing constitutional democracy, where all organs are supposed to function. Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon, Robin Maja, the farmer. Thank you very much for your time. I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, welcome. What is on your mind? Tell me, please.
Good afternoon, Kalada.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I mean, the death of this Plateau massacre have rise to 200 people.
Oh, 200 now. Oh, interesting. 200 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, 200.
Okay,
200, whether it's even less than 200. It's not even good. But my anger is that the government has a collective security vote to protect the people and their property. Now he has said, let him not collect security vote again. Our government should stop collecting security vote because they are afraid of even Mr. President. And I want to urge IG this afternoon. Let IG withdraw security from the politicians and allow the security people to protect the Nigerians.
Okay.
That's the reason why they employ them.
All right.
Let them now protect only politicians, allow Nigerian people unsecure. It's not good.
All right. Thank you very much.
We are about to enter New Year.
Let
them, for the crossover night, let them deploy security all over the country so that they can celebrate it in a good way. Okay. This is my comment this afternoon. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank from D-Line. Actor from Ogbogoro, welcome. What is on your mind? Yeah. Good afternoon, welcome.
On the Plateau Killings, Nigeria is like it's almost a failed country. You see, we don't value human life. The government seems not to value human life. It seems that human life means nothing to us in this country. The government has come and gone, and we keep recording killings, especially over there in the north. They kill people like chickens, and the government will keep giving excuses. They are on top of the situation. Blah, blah, blah. See, this country is almost a failed country. It is just unfortunate. What excuses are they giving? That the terrain. What terrain are they talking about? What terrain are they talking about? Is the terrain like the communities we have over here in the creeks, in the rivers? Or are they telling us that they don't have good roads? If they don't have good roads, who is to be blamed? The government should be blamed for not providing good roads for those terrain, the communities, the local governments over there. And every day we keep hearing Nigeria is like a state of nation. Where life is short, brutish, and I don't just get it. And as the days keep on breaking. We keep hearing killings in Boronu, killings in here, killings in here. And government will only come up and just give us excuses. They should resign if they cannot, because they've sworn oath that they will protect life and property. They have everything. They have what it takes to protect life and property in this country.
All right. Thank you very much, Hector. Thank you very much for your take. For those of you listening, I mean, just listening to some of the callers, you want to ask the question: what is really happening? Really, what is happening with security in the country? But then again, looking at my very first big story for today, if we talk about state policing or local policing, and then we now remember what Darlington Orji has said this morning, the allegations he made this morning, you want to also think, if we do community or state policing, will it not be what's it called now? Will it not be used to abuse people who are not in powerful positions or who are opposition, so to say? All right, I've got Aliose from Port Harcourt. Oh my, I missed that one. Aliose, sorry about that. I've got Steve from Port Harcourt. Steve, welcome.
Good afternoon. Steve Ngbu is my name.
All right, Steve Ngbu, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Yes. Please, let me just come to the elders forum who are trying to do what is right in their understanding. They should please.
All right.
This state now needs peace.
Okay.
This level they are coming now, to me, it's not the best at this time.
Okay.
If there is any harmony they can maintain within there's no worrying group, people are making progress in this peace. Let them go how to maintain the peace.
All right.
It's just like somebody, two persons go and fight on the street. What police do, that's why I'm very careful. I don't fight. When the police say two fighting, first of all, two fighting, but maybe I have the right to decide issues. Two people are fighting. What they're supposed to do? Try to maintain, make peace, because at the end of the day, most of them who are crying now, they have enjoyed the benefit of this state. The state has sponsored them. The state has spent money to take care of their welfare and their families. There are a lot of people who have not benefited from this state. And they should not please help other people. Everything from this, all of them who are in that group, this state, they are benefited from this state.
All right, thank you very much, Steve from Port Harcourt. Thank you very much. Let's look at some messages now. Let's go to Facebook. Ikwerre LG. I remember when Mr. Orji was supporting the creation of OSPAC in 2018. Laugh out loud. Today they are using OSPAC against him. I wonder if he will support state police or community policing now that they know what the position in Ikwerre local government suffered for 8 years. This was you went ahead to say what is happening in Plateau is just like what is happening in Gaza. Some say because they are from there, the land belongs to them. Others claim their ancestors have been farming there for decades. Destiny Akere, how big? Okay, let's see. Emmanuel Silvanus Opona Viobo says, when Amechi was leaving PDP to APC, you told him respectfully, so I'm not going with you to APC. Nothing happened. You didn't kill each other. Now that they want to go to APC, you said no, they want to kill you. Let's see. You were quoting him. I hope you have seen the difference between the two leaders now. I hope your eyes have cleared now. I hope you have received sense now. Is that my goodness? Matalayo Osaro says, I and my wife could not celebrate our 1 year anniversary on the 25th because of the killings that happened in Plateau. Honestly, I cried. Believe me, Kalada, if such things happen in Lagos or Rivers State, I think the federal government will swing into action immediately. But why not do the same in the northern part of the country? May their soul or souls rest in peace. Amen. This one's from Sylvester Osim. Says, don't Darlington Orji, don't bring the FCT minister into your frustration. If you have a problem with your former boss and benefactor, go and settle with him or fight him. Stop bringing the FCT minister into your frustration and ungrateful attitude. But how did he bring? I mean, I should ask the question. Should I not? How did he bring the minister? He only said that they have divergent views. One is for the minister, one is for the governor, and that's why his former boss is according to the allegations. Newton Ikwerre says the video clip of the Plateau massacre got me feeling sorry for my country. We don't have the right leadership to move this nation in the right direction. Even while their blood was still fresh, the governor of Plateau State went to Lagos to pay homage to Tinubu. Officially 196 dead, and it is business as usual. Imagine a toddler strapped to the back of his dead mom. Imagine toddlers lying in their own pool of blood. Christmas parties is still going on. RFI is basking in his visit to OBJ while the people of Plateau State are counting their losses. Nigeria bleeds while the rulers of Nigerians fiddle away on their violins. Cry, the beloved country. I weep for my country. All right, what a poetic message there from Newton Ikwerre. But let's leave Facebook and now come to WhatsApp, and let's see some of the messages I have there. A lot of them, I should say, plethora of messages. So Sylvester from Ubumini, did I read your message on Facebook? I think I did, but let's just try. He said, these so-called Rivers elders, where were they when Nyesom Wike was moving from one LGA to another just to install Sim Fubara? They want to reap where they did not sow because Nyesom Wike refused to give them the contract when he was a governor. They are now forming a group against him. All right, Sylvester Bumini, are you sure about the allegation? But Gladys says it beats my imagination that all the groups and persons who unequivocally supported Mr. Wike to oh my goodness, to give Rivers the presidential votes to APC. That's how I'm going to put it. Chanting they want peace to reign in Nigeria, and now crying wolf over what Mr. Wike did to the governor and Rivers State as a whole. As far as I'm concerned, PDP will soon go into extinction. Gladys, thank you. Hi, Canada, and compliment of the seasons. Attack on Darlington Orji and his family is totally condemnable. Why attack him? Politics is not a do or die. They should learn from late Governor Ikwerre aides that voluntarily resigned. As for Rivers elders, they should allow Sim take his decisions, and I think you meant to say go to court. I am Mike. Okay, and the court, I guess you meant to say. The elders are right on point. At this moment, the supposed matter is no longer a father and son issue. It is a constitutional matter that concerns the entire Rivers State. But just to tell you, just to inform you, I reached out to the local government chairman of Ikwerre local government, and I told him about the allegation via text. I called, he did not pick, and I sent a message, and he replied by saying that these allegations are defamatory, and so he has gone to court to file a court case against those who are defaming him and putting baseless argument or baseless allegations out there. So it's going to be interesting as time goes on. It's going to be really interesting. So let's just fasten our seatbelt, grab our popcorns and watch. He said he does not want to join issues. That's what he said. All right, let's move on now. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. It is so sad that Rivers State is still playing politics of blood. We have lost great men and women in the name of politics, and looks like we haven't learned any sad lessons yet. We are Rivers people, and politics shouldn't divide us. Our political interest changed does not mean we are no longer brothers. Mike from Thai. Okay, this one says, I think I've read your message, Newton Ikwerre, so I'm going to skip. Compliment of the season. Anytime people call on your show and talk about how politics in Rivers State is characterized by violence, intimidation, etc., you always say that people do not have evidence for their claims. At least Dr. Darlington Orji has told us how they operate. Celestine. It's still what do you call it? It's still a claim. Celestine from Rumebikwe. It's still a claim because I just told you the text message I received from Samuel Nwanosike. Maybe I should read it verbatim. So where's my text message? Where is it now? Where's my inbox? Okay. Okay, so here it is. Oh no, this is not. Where is my inbox then? It surprises me that I'm unable to find. Okay, let's just go through this channel. Let's see. Oh, still can't find it. So it replies. I sent, after calling, he did not pick. I sent him a message. Good afternoon, sir. There have been certain allegations against you recently. I would like to have you on the show to come tell your side of the story. If it is possible, then please join me on Nigeria Info 5 p.m. today. Thanks, Kalada. And then he replies, about 9 minutes later, I have filed for defamation already, not ready to join such issues. Thanks for your care. So, I mean, it's still an allegation, irrespective of the fact that it came from Darlington Orji, and it's gonna really be interesting to see how this plays out. This one says, when I said yesterday that the piece envisaged is cosmetic, I had reactions from people in different quarters, including these elders in consideration. The elders may have a point, but I tell you, these elders came late. We expected them to speak up way back when some sons and daughters of River State, eminently qualified to be governor and any other political offices, were deprived of using state-owned facilities during the campaigns and elections. Now the illegalities have snowballed, and another elder in Mr. President has stepped in and taken a position that runs against the interest of these home elders. It is a sad situation indeed. All right. I like the way you guys are, tackling the issues. This one says, since this group of Rivers elders have suddenly become concerned about our constitution and welfare of Rivers people, where were they when... I think I have a commercial, a quick commercial. So we're going to go for that commercial. When we come back, it's 26 seconds. We'll continue with reading the message.
For more talk, news and sports, stay tuned to Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
Finished to the top of the hour, when of course you would listen to the business news, and after that more conversations. I was going to read this message on WhatsApp. This is since the group of Rivers elders have suddenly become concerned about our constitution and welfare of Rivers people, where were they when Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi and Chief Justice Wike sacked elected government chairman and appointed their boys as caretakers committee chairman in disobedience to the Nigerian constitution as governors? Besides, these elders should tell Rivers people which part of the 1999 constitution is altered or as altered prohibits out-of-court settlement. The local government is a third tier of government in Nigeria, but former governors in Rivers State turned this tier of government to mere stooge and errand boys. Were these elders not in Rivers State? Emi Fiaga is asking. He said Governor Sim should wear of wolves in sheep clothing. All right, so it's looking like my time is almost up, so I'm just going to quickly run through some of the messages. And this one says, for Rivers, greetings, Kalada. I just believe Tinubu will do little or nothing as per security. The Chief of Army Staff is a Yoruba man, and the Chief of Defense is from the southern Kaduna region, a Christian community. But you can see what is still going on. That is to show you our problem is not whether a Muslim or Christian is in authority, but lack of leadership. We are in for another 4 years of lamentation. So sad. And Tinubu is just Buhari Pro Max, Franklin. Then you said that for Rivers politics, Rivers politicians are just behaving like children. Look at how Lagos is advancing and moving forward. But here in Rivers, they keep playing politics every now and then. Just Akwa Ibom is taking off massively. It's a shame. It's a shame. You mentioned some names, and you say all Rivers people. Franklin, thank you very much. But I do agree with you. And you see, before 2023, especially in 2018, 2020, that period, the argument was, oh, why is Rivers not developing like Lagos? Okay, it's because Lagos has got continuity. Some people say, oh, it's because Lagos was once a capital, but even at that, the Cross River that has Calabar, that was once a capital, is not developing the way Lagos is. So the argument then fell to, oh, they were having successive governments who were friendly with each other, who carried each other's plans and continued it, and so some people were observing, people like me were observing to see if continuity and consolidation would take us the direction of Lagos State, but it's looking like it's more politics than politics. It's just more politics. Man of the people. This message says, okay, Canada greetings. You've forgotten Award Church attack. As federal government told us those responsible for Award Church attack, Ondo State governor died yesterday, and Ondo State government declared 3 days mourning. And in Plateau State, over 40 persons were massacred by yet to be identified hoodlums, and the Plateau State government didn't declare a 3 days mourning because those who died are nobody in the society. Any country that fails to value human lives will never move forward. Elder Tango Ability at Igbo. And you sent in other messages, but I do not have time. I've got to go. It's time for the business news. Thank you very much for being a part of this segment of Hard Facts. We will continue talking immediately after the business news. I am Kalada Korubata, but remember, you can follow me on social media.
We are back. This is your number one talk